Hola my dear AliHolics! A new batch of useless things from AliExpress has arrived, and today we will open them, test them and see what they are like. All links are in the video description. All items from this haul have been ordered about 3 weeks ago. Almost all of the items, except for the last one, have been included in the last best-selling item from AliExpress for $5 or less video. All of them have been shipped with regular non-trackable shipping, and I was pleasantly surprised that they have arrived relatively fast. The first item today is a clip-on selfie light, which I guess is meant for clipping onto your smartphone and be used as a supplementary light source for taking brighter pictures of your face with a frontal camera. But it really can be used with a rear camera and clipped onto various things to make your surroundings brighter. The light works off 2 AA batteries and it has 3 lighting modes. I clipped it to the top of my smartphone and tested all 3. I have to say this device makes a significant difference in terms of providing light. Like it's really bright for such a small thing. I'm not sure if it's legal, but I decided to use it with the rear camera as well to illuminate these two handsome fellas. When opening the next package, it took me a few tries to get to the sweet spot to avoid damaging the product that came in it. Here we have a $3 watch, which at this point has over 18,000 orders that I suspect is quite popular with dropshippers. People often ask me, do the cheap watches feel cheap? Well, yes, this one does, it costs $3, but I have to say that it looks very decent. I know the price is relative, but I'm sure that others who aren't familiar with AliExpress would be surprised to hear how cheap it is. The next item is a newer version of a magnetic charger cable. What makes it so special, you might ask? Well, we get a few additional perks and features. First of all, the cable has a protective covering from a material called... I actually have no idea what's it called. It is some sort of thick, bendy resin plastic. It has a light on the end, which makes it easier to find it when it's in a dark room. And third, the tip is smaller than the ones that we have seen in the old unboxing videos, which means I can use it with my phone case. The magnets are pretty strong, and if the tip is up to an inch away from the cable, it will come flying to it, which is quite a romantic spectacle. The condition seems to be strong enough to support the weight of the phone, but I wouldn't trust it to hold the phone above the dark abyss. The fourth item today has arrived in this soft plastic envelope. Here we have a travel bag for all your wire needs, although I don't see why it can't be used as a regular stationary bag for all the extra wires that usually blissfully wrap themselves around each other like some adventurous folks from certain Craigslist meetups. There is a separate pocket for SD cards, in which I was only able to fit 2 of them. The bag can hold 18 individual cables or less if the cables are longer. The bag has been described as waterproof, but I would instead describe it as mildly water and splash resistant. The next item is an absolute jewel. This is something that I've been patiently waiting and now it is finally here. If you watched my previous videos from a month ago, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Here are the fish slippers, or as I think we should all call them, fish flops. There were a few color options, of which I opted for the green ones. These fish flops are not the most comfortable pieces of footwear that I have owned, as I generally don't find Vietnamese-style thong slippers all that comfortable, but I have bought them for the shock factor and the lulz, and that they do quite well. And now it's time for the 3 futuristic gadgets that will wrap up this video. The first item is a device for people who don't have dishwashers and don't enjoy washing dishes. Imagine coming to someone's house and when it's time to wash the dishes, they just casually whip out this thing and start using it. This device has probably been manufactured by gods, because it sure makes washing dishes a heavenly process. The next item is a hologram imitation projector. The device with a few LEDs spins around itself and projects an image while doing so. There is a 4GB microSD card that it comes with, which also contains software to create images for it. The projector can be turned on manually or using the remote control that's included with the purchase. If you own a storefront or a cafe, this can be a pretty new and unique way to promote your new products and offers. If not, this can be a pretty expensive toy. The next item today is a wireless charger that makes a sick lighting effect when you put your phone on it. One charger to rule them all, one charger to find them, and in the darkness bind them. Yesterday I released a new post with more futuristic gadgets that you can see on the website by clicking the link in the top right corner. There is a lot more electronics, home decor products and things of a general nature that you can buy on AliExpress in the shop section and in collections. And to be notified about more posts, there is a sign up form. Cheers!